Y'all doing out there? Hello, Brooklyn. First off, I want to thank everyone that's here. I want to thank everyone that's not here. I want to thank everyone that's of service in our state. And I want to thank everyone that's actively working against unity in our state. Because the beautiful thing about transparency is that we're at our state's capital. We're right here in Dover. And behind us, what's this back here? This is where the toughest job gets done. A lot of people look to hope is in the policies of our state. And we're so thankful for the senator that's here today. We're so thankful for our politicians, right? We're thankful. We're thankful that the Bible tells us to follow the rules of the land and we'll have a rich, satisfying life and we'll pretty much be all right, you know, pretty much. So we're excited for who's here. Delaware Council on Gambling Problems. Our lot of organizations on here. I just want to thank everyone in attendance, but I also want to thank and tell a short story before I give it to John to introduce our first speaker and speak about our partnership. We're thankful for Delaware Council on Gambling Problems, their boldness to stand on recovery principles, prevention, to travel the state, to have a statewide organization that is a solid rock in our foundation, is a foundation in our state for what recovery and what prevention and what outreach and what a quality organization looks like. And that, hey, if it's right for recovery, they support it. So give it up for Delaware Council on Gambling Problems. One of our board members is here. A few of them are here. Jim's here, Miss Barb's here. But some of them remember, especially Miss Barb does. So in case the state of Delaware doesn't know, that Attack Addiction was one of the vehicles that launched Firm Foundation Recovery. Isn't that right, Barb? They launched it. So we got to serve through Attack Addiction's walk run years ago. We got to go out to the prevention day out at Blue Rock Stadium. I don't know if you've ever been there, that Attack Addiction does. And Attack Addiction is a tremendous resource in the state. And I'm so glad to see Carl Fisher here and Attack Addiction here supporting the cause. But I don't know if you guys know, the state of Delaware knows that without Attack Addiction, we wouldn't have been able to help hundreds of thousands of people in the state the last 7 years. So give it up for Attack Addiction. Sojourners is in the house. Miguel's over there. He's in the house. There's a lot of, some organizations couldn't make it down here, but I just want to thank everyone that serves tirelessly, that gives their life away, that helps others. And that whether you work in the field, whether you're at the church today, right now, worshiping, we'll be here till 4 o'clock. The food ministries are here, and if we don't eat it here, don't worry. If you're in a recovery organization in the state, you're going to get blessed tonight with food from the Well Coffee House and Marketplace, the hot dog stand, and Salem's Community Table from downstate. You're going to get some food that's going to rock your socks, and that's the quickest way to the Spirit. So I'm going to turn it over to John, and John is going to introduce one of the pillars for recovery in the state.
Thank you, Zach. We're really grateful to be here today. We thank Zack and the Firm Foundation Recovery for sponsoring this event and for being a co-sponsor for this event and also so many other things that we do throughout the year. We are grateful. We're grateful for recovery, and we are very grateful that we're able to celebrate things like faith and family and community. It means a lot to us. I feel like it's one of our core values as an agency. And it's like Hector likes to say all the time, we are not the Wilmington Council, we are the Delaware Council on Gambling Problems. And that means we want to be up and down the state, making sure people have access to us, access to prevention and treatment up and down the state, and understanding a little bit more about who we are, what we do, and how they can benefit from a relationship with us. And so really, really grateful to be here today. I have the distinct honor of introducing our first guest speaker today. And he's a very special person. He may not tell you that, but I can say that. He is a very special person, a very important human being in my life that I've known for well over 20 years now. And I just watched him evolve and continue to grow in what he does as a professional and personally. And it really brings me a great deal of pleasure to introduce not only a colleague, but also a friend and a mentor to come up here and talk a little bit more about what we do and, of course, what he does and how important treatment is. And with that, I'm going to introduce to you Mr. Hector Garcia.